Okay, so what I did was I looked for this remove in the wiki, then I enter, and then I can see the way of removing a file is by declaring your collection, and then you can use this collection.remove, and then you can send them a after the remove you should add a object which is the ID and the ID of the file you want to remove from your file collection. So with this ID, the package ostrio files can find the file and delete it from the collection, right? So here is a callback function which will load in your server. In your server you will be able to see the file was removed or was not able to be removed. Okay, so what I did was that I checked the wiki. Sorry. So what I did was I checked the wiki and I made sure I could find the method for removing the file, which was this one, and you can do the same to pretty much anything you want to do with your file system. You can check how to rename it or how to add files and all of this. So with this, what I did was I went over here and I created the method for removing the file, which receives the ID. So here you can see here's the object, here's the ID, and here's the ID of the file we want to remove we received from the parameter. And here's a console thing, the logging in the console, so you can see if it worked. So we will save this, and now this should work. So now we should wait for Meteor to restart, and we should be able to upload. And to delete the new file, we will not be able to do something else like renaming it, as you will be able to see there is a rename method. So we refresh over here. And it is not working, and the reason behind that is because we forgot to add it over here. We will go to our server main.js, and you can see it's empty, so we could not use the methods we created because it's like if the file we made is not being used by the server. So I will just copy the import. Here's the import address, and we have to add it to our project. So here's the server, here's the main.js, and we have to add it twice, but okay. So here you add the package we just created, the files.js. So if we don't add it, it's like if this doesn't exist, so nothing would happen. That's why we got the same over here. So let's see if it's finished restarting. Okay, it has restarted. So now we can refresh. And now you can see there are no files, so we see nothing right now. But you can upload files right now. So here we can choose file. I have 2 images. So here you can see a progress bar, and then we can see the name of the file, and we can rename it. Right now this will not work. Like we put something over here, it will not work because we have not created that method in our API. But if we delete it, we can click OK, and you can see it has been deleted. If you want to see like if there's more than one file, we will just have more of those objects, like the file component, the individual file component. Here I have another image. Here you can see it. Here we have 2 objects, and